Attention, everybody, we're about to start the meeting.
Then we can open it.
Deputy Mayor?
But
Thank you, dear.
then, next time, make sure. What they did. Yes, okay, good, good, good. Or 10 people that interviewed, and they asked them to pick their best.
Thank you very much, everybody, for returning. We are so appreciative of the staff. And again, I would like to extend my appreciation to our Chief of Police, Jim Brown, and his staff for being, again, welcoming. We all had treats. We had drinks, and we were very well taken care of. We're so appreciative of your support. At this point in time, we have been thinking about this, and for procedural integrity, I would say we would like for the whole body of the council to be available as much as we can for our next meeting on July 5th, and have then the discussion of the amendments. So at this point, what we would like to do is that we would like to have all the council members start communicating with Ms. Lee and sending her via email their proposed amendments. That way staff is able to start looking at what the proposals are and start working on them. However, what we would do is July 5th is a pretty light meeting. And what we're intending on doing is we're gonna send out the meeting notice early so that people know that we will break after the council meeting is completed, and we will open up a budget meeting. And in that meeting, we will have the amendments discussion and hopefully the passing of the budget onto the council so that we could go ahead and do our procedures. At this point in time, does the council want to add, Councilwoman Clear?
I want to do what? I just have a comment. I would like to thank Deputy City Manager Doug Gerber and Nikki Lee for enduring all of my questions and for answering them to where I could understand. I teach reading for a reason. Math and I aren't friends, but I am really starting to understand the budget, and that's thanks to you, so I really appreciate it.
Councilwoman Ortiz?
Thank you. I'd just like to thank staff for showing up. It's not my duty to have you show up at every meeting, but it's not my will, it's the city manager's, blame him. I'd like to do it department by department, but they override me on that. But I'd like to thank you for showing up, because it is tiring, and it's very tedious, but we thank you, and I thank all the staff and the city manager. I'd like to wish you a happy 4th of July, and if you have any complaints, send them to Mr. Jensen, who never gets a call. And I'm saying that, I don't have it, I forgot, but to the newbies, be ready for phone calls, because you will get them if you haven't already started to get them. But if you could bypass me and send Mr. Jensen all my calls, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
Remember, I don't publish my phone number.
Any other comments?
I'll say.
Councilwoman Hiller?
I'll say thank you as well. And I think that people know that amongst all of us, there are questions, calls. The staff has been good about inviting all of us to come to pre-visits or to ask questions, and they've been really gracious about that. And so that happens in addition to all the time that everybody's here, and certainly these two in the front, but others, if we have questions, have been so available. So thank you all.
Councilwoman Ortiz and then
and-
Councilman Jensen.
Deputy Mayor, also, you know, I was talking to a police officer today, and we're gonna have the big Kansas concert downtown, which everybody's excited. And I was talking to one of the officers, and he said, July is a busy month for us, for the officers. And I was like, what are you guys doing that's so busy? And I'm not thinking, and he said, the concert, and there's something else, and then he said the fiesta, and I never really thought about that. So if we could be on our best behavior, so Chief Brown and his staff will appreciate what we're doing, and I had to remind him that's what's paying his salary. But at the end of the day, if we just make it just a nice little party and be on our best behavior, Mr. Jensen, it would be much appreciated.
Mr. Jensen?
Councilwoman Ortiz has graciously agreed to donate the cul-de-sac in front of her house for anyone that wants to set off fireworks on the 4th of July. So I would encourage everyone to ask her for her address. That's a joke, people. I'm kidding.
Correction, there's no cul-de-sac, and he's never been on the east side of America. There's ditches, and No curbs.
or gutters.
In all seriousness, please be careful with fireworks. They're great fun, but they're very, very dangerous. It's also very, very hot outside, so
Yeah.
be careful there. Drink plenty of water, and I hope to see everybody at the Free Kansas concert in downtown. It's going to be a phenomenal event. The folks at DTI have just worked their tails off to make this really a community party to celebrate how far Topeka has come in just a short amount of time. And I would encourage everyone to show up, please. It's going to be a fantastic event. Have a happy 4th of July.
I agree, Deputy Mayor.
In closing, yes, absolutely. Please go by Kansas Avenue. I don't know, for those of you that don't frequent it, there has been almost on every other day a celebration happening down there. And just today, for those of you that had not seen the full transformation, Shendel Lawn Care was out there and they completed all of the flower beds. It was insane to see all of the vehicles, all of the flowers being potted, and there's this amazing transformation in our downtown. It is absolutely beautiful. So if you have an opportunity, go ahead and do that. Another plug for the police department, I will let you know, I parked my car in one of the garages, and after you requested that there were Segways, I saw 2 officers on Segways in downtown. So thank you, Chief Brown. And that being said, if there's no other items for discussion, I thank you all for being here tonight. This meeting is adjourned.